Boom. I have arrived. That's loud for me. Ooh, this is comfy though. What a great song. Ooh. Okay, I mean, spoiler alert. I have played a little bit, but I deleted my save because I feel like I made a pretty bad mistake very early on. But Smiling Friends, huh? I've heard of that. Is it pretty good? Should I check it out? Ugh. Thanks for being here, dog, by the way. I appreciate that. Hang on. Beer! Money! Just kidding, it's actually... We're getting very festive. It's actually Santa Claus. Old St. Nicholas. Alright. Let's just jump in. I have no idea if this is gonna be like a good game for streaming. It might not be. I got really loud. Recommended countries. I think I'm just gonna do Holland again. Yeah. I mean, Hungary could work. This, I feel like I have some chance of getting some of the small provinces in the Holy Roman Empire. Gosh, this is loud. Try that. It just got louder in my ears too. Like, I'm only capturing the window, but it just went back from, I think I had it on 16 volume, it went back up to 25. So, I think I am gonna do Holland. I just think Holland's kind of off on its own here. I have the chance at doing some expansion down here, maybe. Once France starts doing some stuff, maybe in the War of the Roses, I could maybe join that. I have no idea. The only country that cannibalized one of their prime ministers. That's right. I could also set up like a trade empire, and when it comes to expanding into the New World, like I could have a presence there, potentially. So like, but having an economy, I think, is like the strongest thing you could do in this. So, and I'm gonna read everything. The county of Holland is governed by Count William Avesnes. Avene, I don't know, is that how you say it? Who also rules the counties of Zeeland and Hainaut. Hi now, you're a rock star. Despite these diverse domains, Holland's location of the North Sea coast, halfway between the English Channel and the Baltic Sea, makes it a prime area for economic exchange and the development of a strong industry. If these opportunities are exploited, Holland could become a major economic power in the coming years. And having a strong economy is like how you have a strong everything else. At least in EU4, and this isn't EU4. The Smiling Friends, good. Hard to say. There is an insanity to it. Kind of became a social replacement for Rick and Morty. I've heard it's better than Rick and Morty. Indy! I think I hear Indy's collar on and off. Yeah, it's just Indy. Yeah, I'll do Holland. I just think it's kind of off on its own enough. There might be some stuff, like some shenanigans I could do over here with like Lithuania and Poland. I mean, there's lots of opportunity where these countries are going to start blobbing historically that I might be able to start going after and maybe chisel out a decent portion here. So we'll see. Do not start the learning walk. No, I kind of, this one's changed enough that I do want to play the tutorial. Just my brief diving into it, it's very different. The way in which your excellency... Okay. Learning is to a man as the leaves and branches are to a tree, and it can be said that he should not be without it. don't know if I like the loading screens. I also am not sure if the game just crashed. Okay. It's like the game might have just crashed. We're in. Welcome to EU5. Nearly 5 centuries of history are about to unfold before you. As the spirit of your nation, you have the power to choose how. You could conquer the world, develop your society into a flourishing utopia, or become an unrivaled economic power. Whatever you choose to do, history is yours to control. Okay. Moving around. Oh, tab is like... Whoa. Whoa. Oh, and it's like zooming in where my cursor is. Whoa. That's trippy. Okay. Hover your mouse over the blue text. Okay, game concepts. I'm seriously going to read all this. This is going to be the most boring stream in the world, but I got this, and I just haven't had the time to play it, and I figured I needed to stream this week. I wanted to play this. This is the one. This is how we're doing it. Game concepts are highlighted in blue. You can hover over it. I made the tooltip a button action, so I middle mouse click and then hover over another one. Okay, and then I can go in there. And I can go in there. There we go. It's crazy. Look at this. Look at this. I should be reading all that. I said I was going to read it all. Okay. In EU5, you play as the spirit of the nation. I like how they're calling it that. I don't know if I've ever heard them use that before. If they did, I didn't ever realize that. An abstract representation of your country. You are currently playing as the County of Holland, a country with Count Guillaume III as its ruler. The top bar consists of a few different elements. It will stay here at the top of your screen from now on to provide you with an overview of your country. The game plays out in real time. It's paused right now. Yeah, so like EU4 had like mana points, and your ruler just had like a certain amount of points that he would generate, he or she would generate with diplomacy and war and like politics, like bureaucracy, I guess. And sometimes you just have a shit ruler for like 40 years. It was awful. This one, it's all coming from different things. That's what I mean. This is a hopefully a semi deep dive, a deep dive for somebody that doesn't know these games very well, like me, but has fun with them. The leftmost section of the top bar displays your estates, which are groups that hold power. So that's where like the burghers are and stuff like that, right? And estate privileges, taxes. Okay. Oh, each character belongs to one of the estates and increase its power. There's a typo in their tooltip. We'll get back to the estates later. There's estate satisfaction you can track on there. So that's like their number. The Boren, the Burgerie, the Gisteliken, and the Adel. Well, I shouldn't have picked Holland, because I'm not going to be able to pronounce any of these things. The distribution of power between estates will vary from country to country, with some countries having access to unique states altogether. Next, let's take a look at your resources and statistics. Okay, so there's money up here. We are so far losing almost 4 ducats a month. That's great. Stability. See, I think in EU4 stability was just like, it maxed out at like 5 or 7. And there were some events that would make it go higher, some events that would make it go lower. Population. Oh, it's like opening different map modes when I do that. That's neat. Legitimacy. Legitimacy is almost always... No, this one's actually going up. It's the prestige. Prestige decay, has a monthly decay. Diplomats. We have 5 diplomats. And it changes by 0.3 every month. So do I have 5 or do I have 5 point something? Diplomatic capacity, 1.5. See, that's different. Well, sort of. The capacities, I don't know. We'll have to see how that works. War exhaustion. Manpower, 0. Nice. And some sailors, okay. The time is divided into ages. Right now, we are in the Age of Traditions, which will end in the year 1342 to give way to the Age of Renaissance. Within each age, you will have access to new advances. Yeah, I think this is the earliest start time for an EU game. Okay, so we have government, economy, production, society, diplomacy, military, geopolitics, and advances in that panel. Open the hints panel. Okay. Starting advice for Holland. Joris van Wassenaar. Okay. Regardless of whether you fancy yourself a ruthless conqueror, a shrewd politician, administrative, that's the word I was looking for earlier, or an administrator endowed with the touch of Midas, there are some fundamentals that every successful ruler needs to master. Let's have a look at them. As we mentioned, there are ducats. Okay, so let's take a look at the economy. So this is similar to like Victoria in that it's actually a slider. But I guess you can also automate it, which I think it is going to have me automate in just a second. Here you can find an overview of your balance. Differences between your income and expenses will be added to your treasury at the end of every month. You can manipulate the different sliders in this panel to modify your monthly balance. Right. Most of the wealth in EU5 is generated on a monthly basis. Taxes. Okay. Automate taxes. Because this probably changes depending on like their satisfaction, which probably changes by a minute amount. So I guess it's easier to just do that for now. Okay. Yeah. That will tax them the just amount to keep their satisfaction over 50%. Okay. Move the minting sliders to mint some shiny ducats. How far can I go? Oh, okay, I'm starting to get inflation. So we don't want any inflation. Okay, I can mint 0.44 ducats. Hey, that doesn't sound like much, but that's an extra, like, 4 regimes of foot soldiers. Right there. The other 2 most common sources of income are trade and food. Well, right, I can bring in money with trade. I guess I can export food. Is that why it's saying that? Unpause and let a month go by. Okay, we're letting a month go by. Did you know I hadn't even unpaused yet? It's been 15 minutes, 16 minutes, and it's finally, the game's finally playing. It's just playing. I don't have to do anything. How do we like that? Oh, wow. I have a fort, a fort, a fort, a fort. That's probably why I don't have very much money. Wasn't that a month? Okay. I was like, hello. Good. 1 month has passed, and we have paused the game for you. You can now see that the numbers have updated, and your estates are contributing their due taxes. Many calculations in this game happen at the end of a month. Let us look at your expenses now. Yeah, it's gone up, so that's good. I can take out loans, so that's always nice. Tax efficiency plus 5%. Land rights. An estate privilege. Ooh. Lot of forts. Oh, hold the fort. No, that actually really is a lot of forts. I actually think that's a problem. I actually think that's 1 over what I'm supposed to have, if I remember right. Again, I've played a little bit, so I'm familiar with some of the numbers. Adjust the sliders to be in a positive balance. So I might actually... So in EU4, you could just mothball all of your forts until you needed them. I might just do that. Okay. Perfect. You have understood the basics of balance management. Income and expenses, ducats are generated, and estates don't want to be taxed, but you can automate it so that they shouldn't get too pissed off. Okay. Open the government panel. Open the country tab. Country. Holy crap, you can automate that? The entire tab? That's bonkers. Open the estates sub-tab. Okay. Here you can see the different groups that control the political power in your country. The estates. Each estate has a percentage of estate power. As the embodiment of the nation, you are represented by the crown. Your crown power represents your ability to oppose the particular interests of your estates. Namely, it allows you to exact higher taxes. It increases estate satisfaction and your support in the parliament. It makes changing laws easier, and it provides a percentage of the profits of trade. Okay. Your estates can be powerful assets when managed correctly, but if displeased, can quickly turn into an insidious thorn in your back, in your side. On top of contributing to your treasury with taxes, estates are essential to the business of war, since you will depend on their levies. Oh, that's why I don't have any manpower. We're still in 1337. We have levies. Oh, so this is like Crusader Kings right now. Neat. Until you can afford to replace them with regular regiments. Ah, interesting. However, if they are disloyal, they might start supporting rebellions against your power, potentially overthrowing your rule through a civil war. Finally, estates whose satisfaction is above 50% will provide different bonuses to your country depending on their type, while dissatisfied estates will inflict penalties. Estates can be granted privileges, which usually increase both their satisfaction and power, and come with additional effects for your country. So that was where I had... What was it? It was like land something or other. Land rights, which increases tax efficiency. Revoking privileges will anger them and weaken the target estate. Despite increasing the power of the estates and thus reducing your crown power, some privileges might align with your interests. Granting a few privileges in times of need can be a wise course of action, if only to extinguish a spark of rebellion. I played a little Victoria 2, but wasn't any good at it. I like the idea of these games, though. I'm not doing a very good job selling this. Like, I debated. The part of the reason why I didn't stream until today was because I kept going back and forth between like 3 or 4 games. I wanted to do Europa, but I've wanted to do Europa Universalis for a long time, and I couldn't decide if I wanted to jump into 5 or do my idea in 4, which I think I've talked about my idea in 4. Every time it gets close to Christmas, I want to pick like a country whose color on the map is like a Christmas color, green or white or red, and like blob and just take over all of Europe and say that I'm spreading Christmas cheer. And I think I can blob a lot easier in EU4, but I figured, again, I wanted to play this, so. But yeah, like these are, for lack of a better term, these are like Autism Simulator. I think they're great. Okay, so this has 670 of this particular one. Are these the burgers? I thought these were the burgers. Huh. Noble. Okay, yeah, burgers. We got lots of burgers. We're playing as America. The world of Europa Universalis 5 is made of different countries. Zoom out to see countries. Open a country panel by left-clicking on them. Let's look at Brabant. Is that how you'd say that? Brabant? Brabant. Okay. Do I have, like, anything with them? Enemies. Liège. Zealand. They're improving the opinion with... No, Brema is improving Brabant's opinion of them. And Cologne. They're improving their opinion of the Rhine. So they don't have anything to do with me right now. Okay. Countries are nothing without locations. You have a city, you have a town, and a rural settlement. Zoom in to see locations. Okie dokie. So I have towns, and then I have towns with, like, forts in them. Is that why they have stars? No, because Middleburg doesn't have a fort, but it has a star. Why do they have stars? Wait a minute. Middleburg's not even me. Not yet, at least. They all have stars. Huh. No, they don't. This one doesn't. Town. Hang on. We're gonna... Yeah. Urban or rural? It's not really telling me why there's a star versus not a star. But yeah, okay, so back to Victoria. Victoria is definitely more dry. The only fun I had with Victoria, hang on, let me turn the music up on your end now. The only fun I had with Victoria was playing as the United States, and because I have the knowledge of the Civil War breaking out right before the Civil War broke out. Hey, a lot of the fun of these games is the alternate history, right? Doing the opposite of what actually happened. What I found fun was sending all of the Union soldiers and navies to Africa to die of attrition and starvation right when the Civil War broke out, and then picking the Confederate side. I thought that was the funniest thing, that it actually worked. So yeah, okay, click on your capital. I apparently did not click on my capital. There we go. Before looking at Den Haag, let us stop for a moment to have a look at the control groups. Oh, I don't really want to do that, because I never use that, but okay. You have to. Okay, whatever. Okay. Any location is populated by different social classes. As we just saw, pops will increase the estate power of their respective estate. The amount of pops of each social class depends mainly on the buildings present. Okay. The amount of pops is mainly depends on the buildings. Buildings can be built by you or your estates. Peasants will promote to the necessary social class to fill them. Okay, so if you like overload, maybe not overload, but if you load up a ton of certain type buildings, you can encourage peasants to promote into that class. Some buildings produce goods which, sold in the market, generate the tax base. Yeah, Victoria 3 finally came out, and it wasn't very good. It really wasn't very good. Not all locations have buildings at the beginning of the game, but every location specializes in producing one specific good. Oh, okay, so you can see that. Dyes. So this place is really good for dyes. Resource gathering operations. Okay. Oh, it says it right there. I just saw the blue text and knew RGO was something I needed to know. RGO sell their goods in the market. Okay. Okay, so that's... Gotcha. So, like, if I were to build something that utilized dye in this particular town, I'd be really taking advantage of what it has naturally, like what it just has, making it more efficient at building or creating those things and selling them. Makes sense to me. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, hover over the tax base to see how it is being distributed. Apparently the Gistelkian is not taxed any. Okay. Let us recap. It's just like, oh, this is great. Nobody's gonna watch this. This is awesome. However, not all locations are equal under the sun. Let us discuss one of the most important stats of a location, the control. Yes, you can have them be more autonomous or have more control over them. 100% control has the following effects. Local market protection, so you get a little bit more money, but you also get less mercenaries. Interesting. Okay. The control of a location is directly dependent on its proximity to your capital. Okay. Click on the map mode. Oh! Neat. Oh, that's neat. That's cool. You are seeing now on the map the distribution of control across your land. Notice how the control tends to decrease the farther locations are from the capital. Due to control, locations in the periphery of your domains will not be nearly as useful, at least without the proper infrastructure. This is awesome. Do. Hey, that's actually really cool that, like, whatever you want to see has its own map mode and it's right there. That's pretty freaking sweet, man. Okay. Yes, proximity, but there's probably also, yeah, if there's like forests or mountains in the way or rivers or something. Okay. Open the map modes panel. Whoa. Return to the default terrain map mode. Okay. Road builder. Oh, see, that was the other thing that Victoria 2 had, was the sound of your railroads completing construction like every few seconds. These games are like, they scratch a very particular itch in my brain. Okay. Click on any neighboring location on the map to start. Does it matter? This one has food. It has a little food icon. None of the other ones have a food icon. So maybe it makes sense to have a better infrastructure to and from the one that has a food icon? Makes sense to me. Ah. I know what this song is saying. Bravo! The road is now under construction. It will take some months to finish. Okay. It costs ducats, requires some goods from the market, and takes some time to complete. Okay. Holy smokes. Okay, missions. This was something I heard they didn't really have in this one, but here we go. Before we finish, let us go over a couple extra UI elements that you need to know, starting with the outliner. The outliner offers an overview of what is going on in your country. For instance, you can see the road. Gravel road. Do they become paved at some point? This game has 400 years of history, so probably not exactly paved, but probably better quality by the 1700s, right? Interesting. Open the context menu. Pin a country or location to the outliner. Who should I pin? I kind of feel like since this is somebody that's almost equal size to me, like Brabant and Flanders, I almost feel like I should click on them. And then... Oh, that's like a particular... I want like their whole thing. How do I get to that? Uh-oh. Well, they're part of the Holy Roman Empire. Go to capital? No. Open country panel? There we go. I was gonna say, maybe I should look at, like, pinning somebody that they're enemies with. Zealand? Liège. Liège. How did I do that? Open the country panel. Zealand? Is it Wait a minute. Did I just build a town? No, I didn't. So I probably want to try and take Middleburg, don't I? Maybe I should... Maybe I should pin you. Do I pin you in here? What does it want me to do? Open the context menu. Isn't that the context menu? Open the context menu. Pin a country or location. Ah. Pin. I don't know why I'm keeping an eye on Zealand other than they're right there. And I might be able to take them. I don't know. But I can just watch them. I don't understand why I'd ever do that, but okay. Open the automation panel. From inside this panel, you can control which aspects of your country the game will manage for you. Production methods. The game will decide what goods any building should produce for you. Well, that is probably okay. Oh, baby. Okay, we're in. It's actually happening. Another important element you will be using during your campaign is the alerts. They will appear... Yeah, okay. Red is the most urgent. Hey, look! Over fort limit. I told you. Which increases fort maintenance. To less urgent. Green. Okay. Lastly, we recommend looking at the agenda. The nations in the Low Countries have been bounded and bossed by both Kingdom of France or the Holy Roman Empire since their creation, often becoming a fief of one or the other and not rarely switching sides. Like a big prize waiting for a claimant, as one of the richest regions in Europe, the countries of the region are in a position where they have to decide whether they will become an integral part of other nations or will defend their independence with fury. Starting from a poor and swampy land. What? Aren't we supposed to become like a economic powerhouse? Isn't Holland a trade powerhouse? Uh-oh. County of Holland has been slowly rising as a contender for supremacy in the region. The arrival of the Avene, that's how I would say that. I don't think you would say the S's, right? Dynasty has brought us close to the county of Hainaut. The expansion routes of your country point to the Republic of Frisia. The conflicts between our Adel and burghers seem to be reigniting. Republic of Rizia. Where's that at? Aha! See, I told you I could start expanding somewhere. Okay. On to missions. There's so much. Okay. Open the government panel. Open the missions tab. And yeah, I'm doing economy, so let's do that. Start economy walkthrough. Okay. Open the economy panel. Open the markets tab. Here you can see the list of markets where your country is present. On the map, you can see all the markets in the known world. Oh, okay. Every location belongs to a market where they sell the goods they produce and buy the goods they need. Many things in the game require goods. Pops need goods to live. Constructions need goods to progress. Buildings need goods to function. Armies need goods to fight. For instance, you can see on the map that your capital, Den Haag, belongs to the Bruges market. So anything you build in there will use goods from that market. Okay. The production of all locations is sold every month to the market stockpile, providing them with tax base. Conversely, all locations try to buy the goods they need from their market by order of their market access. The difference between supply and demand of a good in a market will influence its market price. Note that markets transcend country borders. The production of your locations always goes directly to their respective market, so foreign locations in the same market might be buying those goods before your own locations if they have higher market access. Oh, right. Okay, market access. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. That's a term I'm familiar with from the previous game. Now, markets are never completely isolated from each other. The moving of goods between two markets is called trade. Countries can move goods between markets by using their trade capacity, creating a profit or a loss in the process. On top of that, burghers living in a market will conduct trade of their own. Wait, really? Trade is automated in all markets. Okay, that's probably good for now. Finally, pops also produce and consume food. That makes sense. Every market has a food stockpile, which increases or decreases monthly. If a market runs out of food, the population will suffer starvation. You can see the food balance of a market in your market card. Okay. Plus 320. Okay. Open the production panel. Open the goods tab. Okay. You can increase the supply of any given good in the market 3 ways. Expanding RGO. Oh, nice. If you own the appropriate locations. Okay. Wait, like you can pick what it is, or you just get new locations and then that location has it? Raw goods. Every location produces one type of raw good. Okay, so you can't like... Okay. Construct buildings, yep. Importing via trade. Okay. For instance, you might create an RGO to collect wool, then construct a spinner's guild to create cloth. Open the buildings tab. Unlike RGO, all buildings need some input goods to function, but only some produce goods and therefore tax base. Other buildings have different purposes, such as providing manpower, enabling the recruitment of regulars, improving your crown power, or increasing control. Okay. Open the government panel. Open the missions tab. Go to the economy. Start an economy mission. Infrastructure efforts. Count Guillaume gains 8 administrative. Oh, so there are still points. This will scale with our average control across our home region. What do you do? Developing the capital? Great rural center. Develop a capital economy. We have established the base of a new economy focused on creating capital through production, trade, or loans. Great Rural Center, production efficiency for 20 years. Profit dividends. Develop a capital economy. In my capital? Or just capital is in like capital, like money? I don't know. Oh, in the, well, we own, okay. Okay. All right. Boom, got it. Nice, you now have missions that are accessible to you within the missions tab. Good luck out there. We're in. We are in. We did it. Okay. What do I need to do? Current tasks. At least one of these. Boom, done. Any opinions on TNA potentially going to AMC? Is that a thing? I know they've been teasing a TV deal for like a year. I just didn't know if that was more concrete than just that. I completed a task. Establish a trade. We have trades. Select an urban location for the task. Current constructions. What map mode am I in? Because this one's more green. But maybe Amsterdam? I saw some headlines today saying AMC as a potential option. I mean, that would be cool, I guess. They desperately need a better television partner. I mean, who they've been with is who runs the company now. So that's fine. But they desperately need more exposure. They need to be on a network, on a channel that can get more eyes on it. I mean, this one's green, but this one's Amsterdam, and I know Amsterdam, so I'm going to do Amsterdam. Plus, Amsterdam has more people. Let's do it. Boom. Okay. So now I need to make sure I have more burgers in Amsterdam. How many burgers do I have in Amsterdam? Almost the number. How many did I need? How do I get back to that page? Here, missions, 28. I need 200 more. So, okay. I'm being put to the test here. Can I remember what the game just told me? Livestock. A level 2 RGO for livestock. Requirements. Lumber. Indy. Expand RGO. Hi, buddy. Okay. What can I build anything that's gonna promote burgers? Go to buildings panel. That uses livestock. A tannery. That makes sense to me. Build. And a distiller's guild? Apparently that's going to give me even more money, but this one makes sense because it's actually, and I swear I get a bonus. Okay. I'm over my fort limit. I can't really do anything about that. Unprofitable buildings. A potter's guild. So if I close the building, let's keep an eye on it for a bit. I'll come back to that. Inefficient minting. That's this, but I'm still not running into any inflation, so I think that's okay. Apparently he just can't get comfy tonight. Pop needs. Oh, we need more livestock. Okay, I might have to look at bringing some of those in. Lack of a commander. Yeah, my navy. We'll see what we can do about that. Buildings are missing things. Is there any overlap here? Wool, clay, grains. So we could try and get grains in to satisfy the people and the buildings. Okay. Possible rivals. We can have one more countries as our rival. Can I have Middleburg as my rival? Or not Middleburg, the... Zealand. It is Middleburg. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Aren't I building a road in Middleburg? Are there two Middleburgs? What is he doing? Okay, I guess the microphone's not picking. I think he's just getting a drink, but through my headphones, it sounds very weird. I'm very confused. I might have to go to, like, the diplomatic map mode. Okay, that's clearly a different color. Or is it? How am I already this confused over... Where am I? Wait, when I hovered over it, did you see that? Okay, so I could maybe try and expand into here or into here. Country panel. Hostile actions. Oh, they're my subject. Are they my subject for realsies? We will receive a ticking war score from occupying the capital. Oh, and if I... Oh. If I were to do this... Okay. I could bring them in. Curry favors, improve. Subject actions. Siphon income. How do I... Oh, start annexation. This will have the following effect. We expect the annexation to last until 1339. Our subject needs to have at least 150 opinion of us. Oh, okay. Let's improve relations. Hey, look, we're finding stuff out. Improve opinion. Boom. I clicked it twice. Boom. Okay, what other subjects do I have? Where are my subjects? Give me my subjects. Subjects. Subjects, just them. Okay. So then what about you, you jabron? What is their opinion of me? Where can I see that? Positive opinion, 21. So not very positive. Hostile actions. Excommunicated ruler. So how am I supposed to get claims on land if I can't fabricate claims? I don't think you can fabricate. Covert actions? Infiltrate, sabotage, sow disconnect, steal maps, support rebels, assassinate character. Ask them to become our fiefdom. Fiefdom. Our vassal. Minus 96. Minus 96. So there's no way to probably get that to happen. Support air. Isolate from allies. Send an insult. No, I just want to take them. So how do I get stuff? Okay, so we're definitely going to bring Middleburg in as soon as we can. I guess I'll make these guys my rivals. So how do I do that? Let's see. Possible rivals. You. Oh, that's how you can see that. Okay. Yep. Boom. Okay. I swear the game gets louder every time I clear a on-screen notification. Okay. Possible reforms. You can add one government reform. Food production? Diplomatic traditions? Ooh, diplomatic capacity. Where am I even at on diplomatic capacity? We're like halfway. Enforce religious adherence. Special requirement, at least 50 towards spiritualist. Interesting. Trade office network. Foreign building cost is cheaper. Diplomatic range and trade range. Joint ruling gives me stability decay, which would not be good. That might have to come later, because that has a lot of stuff that seems good. Maybe. Autocracy, crown power, monthly progress to aristocracy. That might be nice. Gives nobles more power, though. I think I'm just going to do agricultural cultivation. Just more food for the people. And I'm giving it to you, the people. Okay. Research. Organized religion. Perfect. Possible cabinet actions. Develop a province. Diplomatic and oh. This will affect a fair amount of diplomacy that our country tries to do. Primarily, it will help with things where the opinion of other countries matters. Okay, let's do that while we're actually trying to work towards... Is that bad? Do I need a person? $12 ducats? 12? 12? Kind of seems like the best fit for the job is you. Is that just a one-time thing? I hope so. It's just 12. I hope it's not 12 every month. That would suck. Okay, okay. Encourage migration. Develop province. Increase province control. Stability investment. Monthly legitimacy. That's the prestige. So there's probably nothing that helps with prestige. That's just when I do things. Let's have you develop... Sure, Amsterdam. That seems to make sense. That's where I'm doing the the missions. Appoint development. I guess that's you. Looks like you have the highest administrative. Okay. All right, possible diplomatic actions. Does this tell me? But I need to know. I don't just want to create any reason to go to war. I want one that allows me to take friendly actions, hostile actions. Who can I declare war on? Show superiority? We are slightly weaker than them. I don't want to declare war yet. Offer alliance. Oh, we should probably... County of Loon. You're a loony. Brabant is not possible. Flanders could be. Luxembourg, that's maybe a good one. They look like they're about the same size. Okay, and we're at what now? Okay, so that's probably about all I can do. Maybe I will increase or improve opinion with Ned Flanders. Stupid sexy Flanders. Okay. Does that put me... No, it doesn't change that. Okay, that's good. Starting advice. Welcome to EU5. Okay, here we go. We're gonna unpause the game. Yes! We are in. And now we watch. Look at this. Look at how broken up all this is. The Crown of Castile. You still have Morocco and Granada. Aragon's here. They actually own a little bit of this. Naples. Cool. Let's take a look at what one of my navies can do. Oh, and then, well, I can do that. They have like different missions, don't they? So I could say gather food. Make available for hire. Let's see, we need sturdy grains. And how do I do that? Can I, hang on. Markets. Sturdy grains. Import. Wait, what? Importing will just give me money? Wait, what? Is it doing it? Pause. It must be. It must be doing it. The 100 Years' War. Oh, is that what? Wasn't the War of the Roses the one that's later? Maybe I misspoke earlier, I don't know. In the year 1337, tensions between the Kingdom of England and the Kingdom of France have reached a breaking point. The long-standing disputes over territory and claims to the French throne have erupted into open hostilities, marking the beginning of the 100 Years' War. Both nations are now preparing for a protracted conflict that will shape the destiny of Western Europe. The world watches as these two great powers prepare for their inevitable clash on the battlefield. This will hopefully be over quickly. Yeah. Right. Okay. 100 Years' War. Wow. So what about buildings? Buildings need stuff. Fiber crops? Coal? Tar is needed for 5 buildings. Tar? Jeez. What is this? Too many relations. What? What? It's just barely over. It's probably okay. It's probably okay. What else is going on? So what is their opinion of me again? I pretty much want them... They're at 150. Start annexation. November 1st, so it'll take 2 years. Yes! Yes, it went back under. Oh, I'm such a genius. And we're gonna have one more province? Oh man, it's happening. Oh no. Now I'm back above it. Fiber crops? I kind of want to bring in anything that's gonna like give me a bunch of money. That's not gonna give me any money. Silk? Coal? Nope. Nope. So it looks like the ones that bring in money are actually what the pops need. So fruit? That might work. Bring in some fruit. No money. Okay. For many years, our policies have motivated a large majority of our population to dutifully attend the expected religious ceremonies. The Gisteliken has shown its thanks for our supportive policy by in turn making supportive comments about our government. We gain 12 stability, and they gain estate satisfaction. Fantastic, okay. Yes, in my ear, every time I get rid of a little event window, the music gets louder. Which is very strange, although I think it got quiet again for you guys. I just know some of the songs are really loud. Okay. In Amsterdam, how many workers do I have? It's going up, and I am... Okay, the tannery is actually going to be done very soon. A couple of months. And that mission... Ships are repairing slowly. They need naval supplies. Naval supplies from Bordeaux. That's locked, though. So just by clicking on it, I think it's done, right? I'm bringing it in? I sure as shit hope so. Okay. What was I just doing? I'm improving opinion with these guys. That was so I could maybe get an alliance with them. Okay. What is... Oh. Apparently severe weather somewhere. Oh, wow. Is there already, like, a war going on? Oh, I was looking at the missions. So here... Is that not ready? Oh, 20... Basically 29. Ships are not repairing. Liquor. Ah, liquor's gotta give me some money to bring in, right? Nope. Alright, so from Seville, I guess. That's fine. We're making money. I guess I could just keep building things. This is the thing, I get to a point where I'm like, I'm not sure what I should be doing, but I guess it makes sense if I, like go into my capital. My capital has dyes. So if I were to build... Like, is there stuff for labor? Oh, fiber crops. Okay. Fruit orchard. That might be good somewhere else. So dyes, I guess it'd be this. I already have a tailor's guild. A spinner's guild, a tailor's guild. A carpenter's guild would give me a ton of money. Okay. That sounds good to me. Fish. A market village. A cathedral? Uh-oh. So I can't really capitalize on the fact that they have okay, clay. Oh, fishing. But that wasn't in the other one. Okay. Maybe it's not worth it trying to worry about these guys quite yet. They're maybe too small. How's everybody doing? Huh? Unprofitable buildings. Okay. The only thing I've, like, discovered on this is to just close them. But do I need to? I'm only losing a little bit. If it was really bad. Wheat, livestock, naval supplies, coal. Wheat. Is there any way that I can build wheat? Fish, salt, horses? fiber crop farm. Do I not have like a wheat farm? I don't want to have to import wheat. That seems kind of stupid. Irrigation. A castle. Fruit orchard. Isn't that one thing I actually do need is fruit? Okay. Now I'm pretty much out of money, so I gotta wait. I mean, we're in the early stages, right? This game, it's not like you're supposed to be taking over the world right now. We're in the year 1338. All right. Hang on. Classic scholasticism. Guilds. Ooh, possible burgers in towns and cities. That's kind of what I'm doing. Monthly diplomats. Institution growth. Institutions. Oh, each age. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. So probably just in that order. Research queue. I assume it's in the order I selected it in. Okay. Starting advice. Build marketplace buildings in every town. Okay. Well, when I have money, I will. Wouldn't have thought about that. Oh, hey, we're like really close to getting Middleburg. We're like a year out. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. So I really can't, like, build a spy network and then just fabricate claims. Does my guy have any claims? Lawgiver, charismatic negotiator, obsessive perfectionist. He's Picard. Catholic. Arrange a royal marriage. Well, that's probably one way you could have, like, alliances and potentially luck into inheriting a whole bunch of land. That's kind of neat. Cabinet, laws, estates, parliament. Hire a courtier. Oh, I'm part of the Holy Roman Empire. Form a new country. Form the Netherlands. Okay, so I need 28. Okay, I need Brabant, I need Flanders, I need Friesland, I need Wallonia. Wow. Indy. The love of the devoted, our love of the true faith knows no bounds, and our people feel secure and safe knowing this. Their fate after death is our #1 concern. The people are pleased. Okay, for a little bit there, my brain filled in. The people are based. Our Gistelican Gain 10% satisfaction. Very cool. Does that mean I can, like, do anything with them since they're so happy? Can I, like, add an estate privilege? Zealotry, war on different religion cost? Heck yeah. Embellish great works of faith? That gives them more control, or whatever, privilege, or what is it, power? Is that what I'm talking about? Power? Yeah. So maybe not. Yeah, how do I know who I can, like... Build a spy network, yeah. Do I really have to just click in here? Excommunicated. Can I filter it? Kingdom of France. How do I get... Sweden... Serbia... Wait, what? They're all green, and that says no possible actions? What? Huh. See, in the old one, in 4, you used to be able to just fabricate claims. You could just be like, hey, we dug through the paperwork and we found this old document that says we actually own that territory, so you better just give it back. That doesn't seem to be a thing in this game. Or it's much rarer. So I don't know. I don't know how to start. I don't even know how to, like, do any war. Say I'm above my fort limit. How can I increase that? Number of locations? So maybe that will actually go up when I take Middleburg. Levies. I have 20, almost 3,000. I do. I have between levies and regulars. I can't. But I have roughly 3,000. Raise levies. You can only raise army levies when our country is at war. Okay. How can I increase that number? Pops. So just by keeping my population high. Okay. And we are creating a fruit orchard. Okay. Alright, Amsterdam, how many burgers do you have? Not enough. Tailor's Guild, Carpenter's Guild, tools, distillers. That creates liquor, right? I would imagine. Do I do that, or do I do Carpenter's Guild? I mean, that seems the smartest. Oh, damn it, I should have built a marketplace somewhere. It's okay, we're doing the missions. We're doing the missions, right? So, okay, I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to do Windows G to pull up. I want to see if I can use, yeah, Gaming Copilot. Push to talk? Whoa. How should my voice sound?
I can write stories, brainstorm ideas.
As a companion,
I can't wait to learn more.
Let's explore the world together.
I can get philosophical, creative, or poetic.
What do you think? Could we make a good...
I want to hear your big ideas.
Looking for answers?
I can write...
But I don't want voice. Just let me... Okay, I know you can't see this. I'm playing as Holland in EU 5, and I want to know how I can fabricate claims to expand and who I can fabricate claims on. Whose land? How about that? Whose land I can fabricate claims on? Boom. Tell me, co-pilot for gaming. To fabricate claims is Holland. Holy smokes. Okay. Again, I know you can't see this. Check claim eligibility. Right-click a neighboring country. Go to hostile actions. Hover over the options. Yeah, but I don't see anything. Once you have enough spy points, select fabricate claim. Use the claim. Small Dutch miners. But I don't see that. I don't see that. Also, the fact that Copilot for games has, like, voices, it just begs the question, why don't they have Cortana as a voice? Now, I know they'd probably have to, like, pay the voice actress that was Cortana, like, a lot of money. But, like, didn't they have Cortana as a digital assistant on Windows years ago? Like, it's possible. They've done it. Okay, so what is this? Building's missing employees. Fruit orchard. Oh. The fruit orchard is missing certain things. Our integration of County of Zeeland has taken a fair bit of time, but now that Middelburg is Hollandish, it will reach its full potential and make our nation prosper even more. There are other countries that has not appreciated this expansion of our territory, though. Oderintum metuent. Yes! We have grown. We have succeeded. Okay, so I'm missing population here. I'm missing what? Laborers. But there's a ton of peasants able to promote, so it'll just happen naturally, right? I'm pretty sure. Why wouldn't it? I'm still over my fort limit. Huh. Interdasting. Oh no. What is this? Food stockpile is due to run out in the next 24 months. Uh-oh. Shift. Open with hint. Recommended actions: improving the RGO that produce food will increase its supply. Okay. So any of these that have an RGO, you're telling me that if I increase that, how do I do that? Cannot afford. Okay. I can soon, though. But fish is food, right? I would imagine that fish is food. No. Fish are friends, not food, right? That's what it is. Okay. We can import food. Yeah, I don't want to import everything, though. Reducing the amount of buildings in a location will also make the pops go back to subsistence agriculture. RGO are the main source of food. Okay. Buildings such as irrigation, farming village, or forest village could also boost food production. Okay, I did see irrigation was an option in a lot of my towns. Okay. Let's unpause. Oh, I'm losing money now, too. Why is that? Something's costing... Oh, we're buying food. I was like, something's costing me a lot. Okay, hang on here. I might have to take out a loan. Okay. And it was you... Yes. Oh my gosh. Well, we might have to take out a few loans. That's okay. What have we learned in real world history? Money's not real. Uh-oh. People of our country have always been superstitious, and the appearance of a comet in the sky has caused panic. Oh no. We lose 7 stability. Oh no. Okay. Can I just bring in food? I mean, I know that costs money, but like... What has like the highest... Oh, now we're at a big positive. All right. I won't panic then. I'm not a panikin, I'm a trust the planikin. Glogao have added Vishua to the Holy Roman Empire. Okay. Okay, so Copilot Gaming said I could go into here. I could build a spy network. I just don't see fabricate claims in here. Humiliate, but then I can't... Yeah, like... I can't do anything with that. Excommunicated ruler, I guess I could do that. That's the only one that looks like it allows me to take their land. Low Franconian Frisian War. The Frisian people have claimed a godless life, independent from any kind of... Well, that's cool. I didn't know when you first like hovered over the notification, it like played unique sound. I just noticed that. Unleashed from any divine guidance, life in Frisia resembles more of an anarchy than any Bible-approved existence. As devout members of the Christian faith, it is our holy duty to end this affront to the Lord and end this freedom once and for all. Okay, there we go. Where is... Up here. Oh, it wants me to expand up in here. But again, he's not excommunicated. Or is he? As soon as I click on this. May the Lord help us to end this heresy swiftly. We gain insulted us, Casus Belli. So they insulted us. Unpressed Casus Belli. Shows superiority. That's it. Okay, I mean, I could subjugate them. I could conquer parts of them. We are slightly stronger than them. We are slightly stronger than them. Interesting. Hang on, could I hire mercenaries? Do we want to go to war already? It's been an hour and a half. Mercenaries. A total of 0 mercenaries already now and available to be hired. There are no mercenaries in progress. Hire a mercenary leader. Choose a mercenary leader to gather an army for you. Specify the desired composition and where you want the... What? I don't have any money. How long do I have this claim for? Oh, for 5 years. All right. All right. Okay, so I didn't know I was... Okay, all right. You can select. None, okay. So that's the thing. There should be, like, fabricate claims. I wonder if that happens when... Let's see, let's start... Hello? Build spy network. Okay. Maybe when I have a certain amount of spy network, I'm able to do it. It becomes available. Landag. Possible. We can now call in our estates to the Landag to resolve any parliament issues they may have, while also giving the opportunities to create a case for war, raise taxes, or gain larger army levies. Oh, wait, what? Well, we're definitely going to have parliament in the place that I control. Bolster the government. Monthly legitimacy. Conduct a census. Population growth. I don't know if I need that. Develop the interior. Expand officers. Host army exercises. Increase ties to neighbors. Promote member of the clergy. Promote urbanization. Sponsor a cathedral. Host army exercises. Army tradition. The expertise of our army. Expand officers. Peasant estate satisfaction equilibrium. What is this? Oh, okay. This is like they have a increased chance of going through. Being 5 diplomats? Whoa. $50 for... Okay, hang on. This might be the one to do. Because they're at, like, roughly 90. If I said, hey, will you join an alliance? Oh my gosh. Because then we might be able to call them into a war. Okay. So maybe that's what we do. Maybe we kind of like, we buddy up with these people and then we attack Frisia. Okay. I'm liking it. I'm liking the plan. Although, hang on, let's see. So if I go into a different place, Amsterdam, it's just the same ones. Interesting. Increase ties to neighbors. Okay. Okay. Because we want allies, right? Like if I go up into here and I say, I want to go to war. Luxembourg doesn't want to join because they're far away. Okay. So that's the thing. If we're able to get somebody that's closer to join in on this, slightly stronger. We are stronger. Oh, well, I have up to 3,000, maybe a little bit more, and they have up to 1,500. So we can absolutely go to war with them. But I don't have any money, and I also don't have a lot of food. So let me wait. How long until the... 2 months. 2 months. And this is... Look, this is where... You know when you played like Civilization, Sid Meier's Civilization, and the whole like, oh, just one more turn thing happens? This game is like, oh, just one more month. Let's just see what happens. And then all of a sudden something will come and you'll get like a new event, you'll get something that makes you want to do something. It's good. Okay, let's go look at the research now. So we're doing guilds. Cost of purchasing food. That might be really nice because that was kind of spooky for a bit. Rate. Okay. Okay, I might be like saving up. What is this? Monthly change? Oh, but they're all like in the green. There's just a very slight change. This one's a little more. Huh. Uh-oh. Jeweler's Guild. But it's only losing me a little bit. I think it's okay. Maximum sailors. Okay, have we... In Amsterdam, it's still... They're still building. The amount of burgers went down. Oh no. And what am I supposed to be doing? Grow. We were so close a bit ago, weren't we? We were like at 28. I only needed like 100 more, and now I need like 300 more. How did that happen? It's okay, it'll happen eventually. We're almost done building the little fishery. That'll be good. So this is supposed to increase ties to neighbors. Guelders, Brabant, and Flanders. These guys are right here. Offer an alliance. Okay, so let's improve opinion. Okay. We are now paying interest on our loan. Oh, whoops. No. No. Repay it. Boom, it's that easy. It is that easy, folks. Okay, so now I'm making 9. Oh, 6. If I'm gonna go to war soon... Oh, amazing. I can have my forts maintained. Right? That's not gonna suddenly creep up. I want one more month to tick by. Inefficient minting. Only barely. Whoa. Land theft. Many land donations are quite old, and while they're always documented, both landscapes and the names therein may well have changed since a donation was originally given. Recently, the Gistelken have been accusing several members of the Adel of outright land theft in the form of encroaching on lands donated long ago. The Adel, on the other hand, argue that this is the Gistelken who are trying to seize lands that they have no claim over. Whomever we decide to side with shall become the majority landholder in the area. We can favor -5, -5, -20, +10. Yeah, -5, -5. Unhappy estates. The Adel. Okay, so let me go to my estates. Let me go to the Adel. Anything that can make them happier. That isn't going to give them a massive surge of power. Higher mercenary premium costs. Cultural influence. Manorial courts. Hi, Indy, you're noisy tonight. Peasant food consumption. That sounds nice, right? And it'll make them happy? Okay. Very nice. Lack employees. It'll happen. Issue fails? Well, that sucks. I was kind of hoping we'd just get like a lump sum of +50 to like all of our neighbors, and then we would just go to war. You're gonna go to war? Offer alliance. Form a defensive league. But I think just over time, because I had one of those with the distillery or something that I built. Sorry, I'm thinking. I'm trying to remember what it was, but I had something like that with something that I built, and after a while, I actually had employees for it. Because that went away. Livestock and sturdy grains. Whoa. Minister gains power. It seems that a member of our cabinet, Joris van Wassenaar, will stop at nothing to elevate his position using more or less questionable methods. He has come to command the undivided attention of Count Guillaume, who is said to obey his every whim. Our cabinet member. I don't care. Isn't our cabinet member, like, doing a good job? We lose 7 stability. is banned from serving in the cabinet. He's doing a great job. We lose legitimacy. That's prestige. Legitimacy's here. He's doing a great job. Again, I'm a trust the planikin, okay? Alright. Well, maybe we shouldn't go to war in December up here. Does that matter, though? Is it like... insulted us. Subjugate. I just feel like we gotta do a little... Okay, should we do a little bit of war for the end of the stream here? Wait, what is this? I'm still improving relations with Zealand? Even though... What? What? Aren't they... They're mine now, right? Why is that still there? That seems weird. Alright, declare war. They insulted us. They do not want land. 2 friendly participants. But Luxembourg wouldn't join. They're just too far away. Is there anybody close by that I could quickly get? Because I just don't want to lose this. I mean, we have plenty. How can I see, like, the possible diplomatic actions? Wasn't that, like, a thing up here not too long ago? Oh, boy. Okay, diplomacy... Oh, I didn't realize Utrecht was that big. I thought they were like this little tiny thing. Okay. Opinion. Who has a good opinion around me that's close enough? Diplomatic actions. They don't want to be in an alliance. They don't want to be in an alliance. They don't want to... Oh. And I'm improving opinion with them? Actually, keep improving opinion with them, right? So who else? 26. These guys were like 22. Or does it matter? Does the game have a ledger? Ah, okay. So this was... If you ever played EU4, you knew that the ledger was like cheating. To come in here and be like, We're going to look at everything that Frisia has. And we want to see, let's see, that's countries. You used to be able to look at, like, works of art? You used to be able to look at, like, exactly how many are, like, in how many units they had in their army and stuff, and it was like a cheat code. It was awesome. If you go on your diplomacy tab, you can choose make alliance and see all of, oh, okay. Thank you. So my diplomacy. Aha. Offer alliance. Oh, these guys would accept. These guys would accept. Thank you for that. That's actually really helpful. I was trying to get back to that screen. So the reason I was doing this was, and I don't think I need to, because I think Frisia doesn't have that many soldiers, but I just don't want to, like, lose the war to end the stream, but it might be nice to have somebody come in here and help us. So they would come in, or at least they would be in an alliance, an alliance, an alliance. Okay. Will accept. Always nice to have an alliance. Where am I at now? Okay, so that's probably it. Would they... Oh, I can see what they're building. They are quite small, yeah. Would they actually come in now? We do not have a diplomat. Oh, I gotta let it cycle, I guess. I think I remember that being a thing. But yeah, thank you. That's exactly the like screen I was looking for. So while I'm waiting for that... Oh yeah, my levies are a lot better. Well, maybe not a lot better, but they have increased quite a bit. Do I not have a diplomat? Oh, there was the tick. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, so let's see. That's friendly actions. Declare war. I still don't have a diplomat. So he'll be back, though, right? Maybe not, because I'm improving, and building a spy network. Improving opinion with Flanders. Improving opinion with Guelders. Building a spy network. These guys are already pretty high. Maybe I cancel that? Is that what my diplomat's doing? Furnace is still out. Oh man, I'm being caught up with that for a while, but I need to sleep soon. I'll go in like 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm probably going to be wrapping up here. You gain 0.1. You could invest in Diplo. Oh, diplomatic capacity is why I can't. Is that what you're saying? But if I cancel one of those, I free up a little bit of that? Okay. So that's what I mean. A lot of this has changed just enough that, like, I kind of feel stupid when it comes to... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I gotta unlearn EU4, or at least carve out a part of my brain for EU4, and then allow EU5 to take another part of my brain, right? But that's okay, because I think these guys are still... Don't I have the other guys in a alliance? I can't call them in. Luxembourg allegedly would come in. Eventually, maybe? slightly stronger. So they have 15, we have 35. Oh boy. Okay. Hey, it's this song. Okay. Well, I guess I'll wait till that. So one more tick here, and then I'll be able to declare war. And hopefully I'll be able to take something. Actually, is there a... Well, I'll figure that out, right? I'll be able to figure out which one's the richest one, maybe. What about Amsterdam? Has this finally started to... No, it's kind of just leveled out. I'd rather make sure I have money, though, so... We'll see. And I'm assuming I can actually get over there, right? That this all connects? Is there, like, a thing on the map that tells me that? There's a boat. I'm assuming these connect, right? If not, I can go this way. Hopefully. Alright, here we go. So you declare war and then raise your levies, right? That's weird. AI often breaks alliances. Currently, it's kind of bugged. Huh. Oh yeah, because I don't... Well... I don't know, that was just somebody I got at the beginning. Just to try to make sure I had a large nation, or larger nation with me. Raise all levies. Raise all levies. I guess. We'll finish in 2 weeks. And let's see, I do have a navy, right? Can I have them, like... Can I have them, like, blockade? Navy is not mothballed. Transport? Does it matter? I don't really want to lose all my ships. But I do want to, like, blockade, don't I? You need more ships for that, probably. Oh, these might be the wrong type of ship, too, right? These are probably just trade ships. Whatever. We're just gonna carpet siege them, right? We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay, here we go. Boom. Okay, so now I have the second navy. And these guys they're fishing boats. Wait, what? Detached levies. But that is what it is. Repair. I mean, 34 ships is more than 2. I guess I'll just have them go here. I don't know. I hope that does something. The Frisian War. Okay, and I also need my armies. Now, okay, do the armies actually have Where are they? Oh, right there. I'm assuming that's their morale. The green bar, so they're actually all good. Which is their capital? That one? All right, here we go. Straight to the capital. So they didn't go that way. I just don't want, like, as I'm going this way, their army goes this way and takes my capital. That would be very bad. Okay, here we go. Here comes a battle. Maybe. Okay, come on, win. I don't think we're winning. I don't have a leader. Okay, I will just barely win this on that. Okay. Very good. In the HRE, you can usually move freely during war. Lack of food. The... Wait. Is that percentage? That's the percentage of attrition, right? So they're not, like, dying, right? Okay, so 25% for winning that battle. They probably don't have enough to even start sieging my stuff, right? I don't think I stack wiped them. Ships could provide food. Yeah, you're right. I think if you do that, you can say gather, or distributing food to nearby armies. Oh-ho! But they probably have to be in the next zone. That's actually adjacent to that. Makes sense in my brain. Thanks, by the way. I'm a bit rusty, but hopefully we can just take this capital and be donezo. Grab some land. So maybe you can answer this question, because, like I said, one of the classic ways of taking land previously was just fabricating claims, but I can't fabricate claims. They're still distributing food. Okay, there we go. Yes. Because I'm noticing these guys, I'm still losing some, but I guess it's also because they're sieging. Currently, your troops will be dead before the siege is done. Uh-oh. Is there something I can do about serious lack of food? High antagonism. Ludwig von Wittelsbach has passed away. With 50 support, you can make a claim. Okay. So I think I just saw them moving, but they'd totally be dead too, right? Okay, so should I instead carpet siege? Could capture a nearby village. Yeah. How do I split off? Isn't there a way to split off just balance unit, consolidate? I'll do that if I end up going into a battle. Just split in half. I just know that because this is a fort, doesn't it still... I guess I could take some of these. Because the fort would still unsiege neighboring provinces, right? First button top left, yeah, so just split in half. And then just take one of them, like, over here. Oh, except... new unit. Hang on, leave them there. And take the smaller one there. Except I think I just broke the siege, right? Because I'm an idiot. These guys are gathering food. Are they distributing? Oh, not gathering food. Could I do that too? Gathering and distributing food? The second army. Okay. Okay. So they took that, so they should be good. But if I take this one... well, I guess we'll see. 34%. I guess I could just... maybe the fishing boats are just bad? Yeah. Maybe I'll be able to just fill up my war score enough to take a province. Look at the apple icon. Oh. Oh, this is for an estate. We lose money. I've got lots of money. Just pay him off? Okay. Yeah, next to the skull. Every time I hover over it, though, I get a notification. Okay. It's the supply limit and... or is it? No. Current food, 0. Maximum capacity. 42. Okay, so it might just make sense to just... siege other places. Is this ever gonna fall? Because of that fort? Should I just split this in half and have the new one, like, just do this? Only if I leave. Okay, so that's probably how I'll do this then. I'll just kind of carpet siege everything with these other two. So not a total carpet siege, but that's probably... okay, it's coming back. Thank you. The hell? thirst for knowledge, empiricism, court accounting, debt, and loans. I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing, so administrative focus. Can yeah, I want you to go there. I don't know why you're moving there. Oh, shoot. Okay, we're at 62%. Can I... How do I do this? How do I end the war? Sue for peace. Ho ho! Taking main cities of province now also captures territory like it was in defense in EU4. Wow, okay, overexpansion, that's really, really bad. We'll suffer a base antagonism of 8. Very nice if they don't have forts. How bad is antagonism of 8? Antagonism indicates how other countries are likely to view us, affecting their opinion of us. If they feel a lot of antagonism towards us, countries will consider us as relevant to their interests, will be less inclined to engage in diplomacy and may act against our interests. Because, like, in EU4, it used to actually have a warning that would say, oh, what's the word? That, like a pact would, a coalition would form against you. And I haven't seen that yet, but I don't know if I want to take 1, 2, 3, 4 provinces. 50 is bad, so 8 is, like, totally fine. Or are you saying, like, the overexpansion is bad? I almost feel like I should just take that. Can I, like... Can you still hold down shift? As much as they're willing to... Oh. Yep. Yep, I think that's our peace deal right there. They will accept... 21 ducats. Taking a whole bunch of land. Can I, like, dismantle fort treaties? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Block Frisia from building? Humiliate. Execute ruler? Dude. You could probably go to 80-ish. Okay. Other treaties. Anti-piracy. Food access to Holland. Military access. Pays war reparations. That was always the good one. I guess you can have your fort. That's fine. I think that's pretty good, right? We're taking 5 provinces, it looks like. I'm having them... they can't build. For how long? Oh, in our territory. That doesn't really matter, right? Humiliate. Okay, so let me actually, from building in our territory, that doesn't really matter. That doesn't sound like that matters to me. Especially if I'm just gonna take them eventually. I'd rather have them build wherever they want. So, what was that other one? Dismantle forts. Yeah, dismantle your fort so I can take you easier next time. Okay, so I'm taking provinces. I'm humiliating them as part of the insult. And they're my rival, I think, aren't they? Something. That's why I have that, so I better do it. That will also give me prestige, I think. If it's like, well, EU4 had power projection, which was related to that. Yeah. Humiliate, I think we used to do like power projection, which would help feed into other stats. So I'll just do it. Dismantle forts, other treaties, war reparations. It doesn't tell me how much though, but beautiful. Okay, now accept before I lose this battle. Okay, good. Okay, so how do I raise levies? So I click on that now to get rid of them. Or do I just disband them? How does one disband? Hey! We have truces that are expiring soon. Exiled armies. Need to go back home. Maybe that's what it is. Should I just, like, select them? Well, actually, I might need them to help. There's a disband button in the raise. Okay. Recruit. Is that the button? Oh, disband all levies. But I might need them so I don't have rebellions. Right? I love this game. I love the Paradox games. They're so silly. Okay, so what all is going on up here? Close to being a target. Oh, well, yeah, Frizzy is the only one that's going to be in it, so who cares? Non-integrated provinces. How do I... Improving diplomatic reputation. Okay, so I probably need you to... integrate? Is that what it said? Okay. Are you the one that's even good at that? Yeah, you're okay at that, I think. Better than the other guy. Should be fine. I just remember in EU4, if you took a lot of land like that, there was a good chance that if you didn't have like your military police, basically, in some of those zones, it would really come back to bite you. So, okay, probably the navies I can disband. That big one. Because I don't need to be, like, paying for it. Army levies raised in peace. So having them in a province owned by me doesn't actually do anything. So I can just disband them. This is what it's telling me. Oh, disband all levies. Okay. Well, look at that. We grew here. We grew here. All in 2.5 hours. So, well, neat. I don't know what else to... Let's see, what else to do here. Yeah, I don't really care if Frisia... Ah, see? Rebel movements. Really, the only one is Adele. Or Adel. Adel. They're the only one that's, like, actually a problem. Monthly change. Why? Bribe? Maybe if that becomes more of a problem. We'll see. That's fine. Truces that expire in 6 years. Well, that's just when I'll go to war with them again. Easy peasy. That's fine. That's fine. Awesome. What's this? Must be some other war going on. There are rebels. Although I could just let them rise up. I guess it depends on how many that might be. Holy Roman Empire. Brandenburg. Brought in. See, it's getting... Oh, you guys probably can't hear that. It gets louder. Every time I do that, it gets louder. I don't get it. Might have to update. Rebels. There are no rebels. Well, yeah, nothing's happened yet. I'm sure it's just the immediacy of the war, and then whatever that one event was. Where I just said, like, screw them, or whatever I said. I have less burgers. I don't get it. Let's build more burger stuff, huh? Tailor's Guild? A Distiller's Guild? Sure. We have been informed that our diplomat in Utrecht has been discovered while building a spy network. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Create. Humiliate. If you want to fight rebels with your cabinet, you have to remove the only in your own country. Okay. I was gonna say, it's gotta be one of those filters. So see, normally there was just like fabricate claim in one of these. So I don't really know where else to do that. You said you could do that in your cabinet? Or something, or parliament? Ah. Gotcha. So you can do it there. None. Oh, that's a lot. Every 5 years, your parliament can make one. Right, yeah, I saw the 50% support. Yeah, you're good. Okay, so these guys are nothing, and they're the ones that are growing the most. This one's a little spooky, though. And that's just up here. And I'm increasing, or I'm integrating them. So they should be okay. I have 0 control. But again, that will start to happen. It's just going to take time. But that's like 60,000 potential rebels. That's nuts. Okay, well, I'll let one more month tick by, and then I think I'm going to call it, because it's getting kind of late where I'm at, so. But yes, fun. Like I said, it's just different enough that I'm like having to kind of remember certain things from 4 and then like repurpose it in my brain a little bit. But I mean, there's a whole freaking like Wikipedia in the game here, so that's part of why. Okay, well, that was another tick, so I'm gonna go ahead and I think when I leave, it doesn't autosave, yeah. So I will exit there. I know that's like barely scratching the surface, but like we built some stuff, we increased the economy, we enacted some things, and we went to war, and we annexed a subject. I mean, we did some stuff. So, very fun. Yeah, Cat, I love these games. So if you ever want to try and get into them, we could play. I really do like 4. This one's pretty good so far. It's just different. Crusader Kings 3 is also, jeez. Crusader Kings 3 is also very good. If you don't know where to start with a Paradox game, maybe Crusader Kings 3, because the role-playing element is a little bit, I think it's a little more like beginner-friendly when you can kind of pretend you're playing as a particular character who has certain skills. So if your king is very much a religious fanatic, you can like build churches and convert people and do stuff like that. But then there's like certain events where you can like go insane and you can like bark at the moon and stuff. Like it's just a lot of fun. So I recommend starting on that one. But anyways, that's what I'm gonna call it. I don't know how to say your name. Henebu. Thanks for the help. That was a lot of fun. To kind of get some clarification on those things in real time. So I appreciate that. You might see this again. This is one of those games that I know might not be the best to stream, but I have a lot of fun playing it, so it might show up a few times. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna play next. I do have another Nancy Drew game ready to go. I mentioned a couple other games, so we'll have to see what I'm feeling. Maybe I just play this some more. I don't know, but I'm gonna call it here. So I guess I'll just let the music play it out, and you can watch or look at the cool artwork here. So. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.